Alright, welcome back to Full Core TV. And a few videos ago, I think it was my Atlas review video, I said I was going to do kind of a scooter check review kind of thing. So we're doing that today. Before we get started, I will link any of the parts that I can find in the description below. And if you want any of these parts as well, you can also go to Beamer's Action Sports in Idaho Falls. So let's get into it. I am going to start here at the top. These are the Ethic grips. I don't know what the actual name of them is actually called. I just know they're Ethic grips. It's probably like my third pair I've ever had in my lifetime. They're definitely my favorite pair of grips, but I don't ride them that often just because anywhere online they just sell out so damn quick. It's crazy. So you can't like find them. Like they're gone so fast. But definitely like I always compare them to like you got a Twinkie on your bars. You're just holding a Twinkie. Like they're just that thick and squishy. Like I love them. They last a long time. My only complaint with them, in my opinion, I don't know if other people have this problem. When your hands get sweaty or if they get wet, they almost just kind of soak in the moisture, and then they're kind of slippery. So that's my only complaint on it. But you know, you can just kind of take your t-shirt and kind of rub it off, I guess you could say. It's kind of gross, but yeah. They kind of have these nylon bar ends. I don't know what my problem is with bar ends, but it seems like within like a day or two, I break my bar ends off, like that side. I think I broke that one like the third time I rode these grips. And this one's well on its way. Moving down, we got the Chrome Tilt Scout bars. I've had these for 2.5 years. I think I got them in like the summer of 2017. I got them back when I used to ride for Kicks Pro Scooters in Boise. Honestly, I've tried riding some other bars, like I have some Raptor V3s. I just didn't like them because they were like 23 wide. I can't really ride anything that's 22. No, I can't ride anything that's like bigger than 22. These ones I actually have cut to 21.5 wide by 26 tall. I cut an inch off of the standard height. I believe they're 27 or maybe like 27.25. So maybe these are 26.25, something like that. But yeah, I've got all these stickers that are just wrapped around it over the years. They're all pretty damn beat up. Going down, we have the Tilt Classic SES, I guess if that's what you want to call it. It's like the first model that they came out with. I've had this one since about November. I've never had any problems with Tilt SESs. Like they always hold tight very well. Small FSA headset spacer. I don't know what millimeter it is. Maybe it's like a 10 or something. And then I have a Tilt 50/50 headset. This one is the white on red. Tilt makes probably the best bearings in the scooter world, in my opinion. If you've ever ridden one of their headsets or their Tilt 6 shooters, which is their wheel bearings, the 6 shooters actually have 6 bearings inside of them instead of 7, and they're also, the bearings are slightly bigger than regular like skate bearings, I guess you could say. So they're way more durable and way faster. I love them. Down to the fork. I am running the North Akimbo fork. This one is the 120 version. What's awesome about this fork is the compression threads are like, if you've ever ridden like one of the old Tilt ones that has like the really like thick threads on top instead of just like a 6 mil 6 mil Allen bolt. It's got like a big head on it, and it just grabs it like a lot better. But it does take a 6 as well, so the threads are a lot bigger and a lot stronger on these forks. So I definitely like that when scooter companies do that. I think it might cut down on weight a little bit just because you don't have such a solid fork up top. It's more kind of hollow with threads in it. But this fork you can run up to 120s by 30 mil wide. Pretty much any wheel you want to ride that's 120 and smaller, you can run it with these forks. And they're really light and they're really strong. Although I did bend them because I got I got mad on a trick and I threw my scooter and it hit the side of the fork and it bent it. I don't know if you can see the gap there. Yeah, oopsies. Don't throw your scooter, FYI. Okay, coming down, we got, I guess it's the newest part on my scooter. I have the Tilt Transit Deck. This is the Lagouche signature. This one is the 22. I didn't actually know that they made it in a 22. I thought it only came in a 23 until I actually got this. I'm like, this doesn't feel like a 23. And then I look at the bottom on it. 5.3 by 22. So yeah, I thought the Lagouche only came in a 23, but I guess it does come with a 22. And originally, you see the brake holes there. So originally, if you don't have grip tape on this, Lachlan, I think his name is, he doesn't ride with a brake. So he had his signature deck come with no brake holes, and instead of brake holes, it just says the word brake on it. So I find that actually kind of funny. So I've been kind of learning how to ride brakeless, and I'm getting better at it. I usually like to ride with like my foot up against the brake, so I've been having to like make myself not push my foot up against the wheel. But yeah, this deck, it doesn't have any concave to the top side of it, so it definitely feels kind of weird because the Transit has a decent amount of concave to it, and this one does not. So it kind of almost feels like it's like what do you call it? Convex? Is that correct? It almost feels like it's like that when you first hop onto it. It's just flat. It doesn't really catch your feet. It's not like a terrible thing. You just have to get used to it. Then I got some Tilt Life grip tape, and then I have North wagon wheels. I would actually kind of compare these to Protos. If you really like Protos, well, I guess you could call it, they're kind of like Proto grippers. They're really grippy. They wear down pretty damn fast actually. But they're really soft, they grab really good. They're actually pretty damn fast. They definitely absorb a lot of impact. Definitely, if you are looking for some new wheels, definitely check some of these out. I guarantee that you will not be disappointed. And if they dehub or anything like that, North does have a lifetime warranty on their wheels. And then with all North decks, it comes with the gold deck plugs or deck ends. They definitely add a lot of weight to the back of the scooter. You definitely have to really throw your whips around a lot harder to get them to come around if you're trying to do like multiple whips, just because it adds so much weight in the back that it just doesn't come around very fast. And I wish that it was a little bit more rounded, I guess you could say it, on the bottom, so that way 5.0s are a little bit more smooth, because it's almost kind of sticky, because it's like kind of it's squared off, I guess. Also, little PSA. So when we were filming for the Beamer's Shop sesh, that's a tongue twister. There was a little kid, he was upset, you know, he's kind of crying and all that. And I go over to him, I'm like, hey dude, you okay? Like, did you hurt yourself? And he's like, no, I just suck at scootering. Everyone else is doing flips, and they can grind all the rails, and they can clear the box jump, and I just suck at scootering, and I don't have a good enough scooter to do what you guys are doing. And if you're watching this, little fellow, just go ahead and sit down and listen. Not trying to be rude or anything, but yeah, I told him, well, you don't need a high-end scooter to learn scooter tricks. You know, I learned on a Foley back when I first started, and most of us have been scootering for 6 to 8 years. So, you know, and he told me that he's been riding for a year and he hasn't learned all the things that we've learned. I told him that it takes you a very long time to learn stuff. I mean, some people, they can learn something super fast, but me, like, I'm a super slow learner when it comes to scootering. I learn tricks slow, which is why I'm not as good as I should be, but, you know, I'm still progressing. But yeah, I want to say he was probably, I don't know, maybe 10, around that age. Yeah, he was just getting upset and was just kind of mad because he wasn't able to do all the tricks that we were doing. And, you know, he was mad because he can't get a good scooter because he's not sponsored. You know, scootering is definitely not about being good and getting sponsored and all that. All that stuff comes with time, and it comes with working hard to get somewhere that you really want to be. You know, if there's a company that you really want to ride for, then you got to definitely put in the work and go out of your way to go out and meet the owners and meet the team and just get to know that company and get yourself out in the spotlight. They're not gonna just somehow look you up on Facebook somehow and be like, you know what, this kid has a terrible scooter, we need to sponsor him so that he can get one of our great scooters, you know. That's not how it works. But also, you don't need to, you know, if that's what you're looking for in scootering is to get sponsored and to just get good really fast, then you're gonna quit really fast, and there's really no point in really riding and trying to do that. Scootering is really just have a good time with it, you know? Go out with your friends, go find street spots to go ride. You know, film some Instagram clips of you out riding. I understand if you're under 16, you probably don't have your driver's license. So you probably have to ride to the skate park maybe every day during the summer. While you're riding to the skate park, go and find some street spots, you know? You may be a park rider, but still, you know, it's something else that you can go ride and learn a trick on out in the streets. I feel like I'm getting way off topic right now. My point is, scootering is just all about having a good time. You know, people call it sport. Some people call it art. You can call it whatever you want. Just go out and have fun with your friends. If you're not out, if you're not enjoying it, what's the point of doing it? Hopefully I got my point across. I was kind of thinking about that a lot, trying to come up with a way to explain that. Next weekend, so the September 14th and 15th, I will be in Boise, Idaho for the, I think it's the V5 or V6 Boise Street Jam, something like that. Yeah, there's gonna be a money pool, probably around like $700. There's gonna be parts giveaways for spot winners. I'll be there filming, so, you know, come up and say, "What's up, brother?" Whatever, just come and hang out and have a good time. Everyone's meeting at Rhodes Skate Park in Boise, and then the jam is gonna move to wherever after that. It's gonna be at, the jam starts at 12, so we'll all be heading out by 12. Come say what up, come say hi, come have a good time and win some parts. If you got any advice out of this or liked it at all, subscribe. If you like my videos, subscribe. My question for you today is, what's your favorite scooter company and what's your favorite scooter part and why? Leave me a comment down in the comments section. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna kick my dog's. I'm gonna kick his ass. Quit making noise. I'm fucking filming. I'm filming. I'm filming. I'm filming. Yeah, I'm filming. You gotta be quiet. Yes, you do. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta be quiet. Oh, yes. Oh. 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 You're crazy. Yeah, you're crazy. Ow! Don't bite my chin, you little shit. Ah, you little shithead bit my chin. We're good.